Hi everyone, it's Kelly and welcome to my channel and Happy New Year again to everyone. And I wanted to share with you the card that I made for a card series that I'm doing, and it's called 1+12. And this is my fourth year doing this. It is a card challenge that I just challenged myself to use the same stamp and only one stamp 12 times, so once a month, and at the end of the year I'll have 12 very unique, creative, and imaginative cards. And the idea literally came to me at like 3 o'clock in the morning, and I popped out of bed and I wrote down in my little journal the idea because I started thinking we buy a stamp set, we use it, and then we put it away. And oftentimes, they're expensive. You buy the stamps, the matching die, and then for it to just sit there and not get used as often, it was a way for me to say, use your supplies. What I do is I choose a stamp set every year, and usually I find one with a matching die, and then I kind of like narrow down the one that I want. Last year I used an Altenew flower, the magnolia flower, which is my absolute favorite flower in the world. This is one of the cards. Most of them I sent out, so I only have, very few left to share with you. This lighting but this is one example of how I used it. So in January and February and March, more or less on the same day, I used the same stamp in a different way, and it's been so much fun. This year I decided to have a theme of butterflies, and this was actually a stamp that I chose very early on last year. So this was about April, maybe May. I'm pretty sure it was April of 2021. I saw this stamp being released and I knew this was the one. And I, changed a couple of times. I thought, here's a new one, here's a different one. And I kept going right back to this same stamp. So this is Pink Fresh Studio, and it is the Butterflies stamp set, and just absolutely perfect. I love all the different ridges. I love all the different lines. It'd be great for coloring in all these teeny tiny little areas. Since it is one only stamp, I won't be using this one in my card series 1+12, but I'll definitely use this throughout the year. I love the little sentiments that comes with this as well. Embrace the moment. And then this one says the real growth is being more of yourself. And then this one, of course, is without change. There would be no butterflies. Give yourself time. I think this is just so beautiful, and I did buy the matching die as well. Sometimes I'll use it, sometimes I won't. And this is the first one, and I actually have a lot of layers on here. This is a watercolor background. And then with the second watercolor background, I stamped right onto the top of it, and then I just used the die cut and I cut that out. I added it to a little lattice here. This is a die that I have from, I want to say Waffle Flower Crafts, I believe it is. And then I just popped the butterfly up on a little circle of vellum and added some dots. These are also from Altenew, and I just love how this turned out. I literally am absolutely in love with the idea that I had for this card to come together, and it did come together exactly as I saw it in my head. It doesn't happen very often. So I was excited that this one did. So you will see this again. I am using hashtag 1+12, so that is, the whole idea is that you will see this once a month. You can see it on my blog. I'll link that below. You can see it on my Instagram. I'll also link that below, and I will do my best to share with you the cards here as well, hopefully as I make them. And this was a lot of fun. I just am excited for this year. This is going to be a year of butterflies. I'm a dragonfly girl. I love dragonflies. I have them in a lot of places and a lot of items, journals and different things that I have in the house, and just they're very special to my heart. But this year, I knew it was going to be a year of butterflies because I had, last year, one of those life-changing moments where it just was a reminder that we are going to go forward. There's hope, there's love, there's change, there's rebirth. There's so many different beautiful things that we can do in this wonderful journey called life. And butterflies definitely represent that. They're very symbolic for change and growth and love and hope. So I knew I was going to be choosing this beautiful butterfly from Pink Fresh Studio to use for the year 2022 as my 1+12. And that is it, my friends. If you would like to do this challenge yourself, just challenge yourself to do something, use an item several times. It's actually really invigorating, because at the end of the year, you don't realize how often it would have just sat there and not been used. Maybe you can do it with 2 or 3 or 4 different items. Maybe you want to try, like some colored pencils and see how many times you can use that same item. It's amazing. Stretch your supplies, use what you have, and just really make 2022 your year to be creative and whatever aspect. And mine is really going to be more of a use what I have. I have more than enough. I need nothing. So I'm going to try and focus on using what I have here and be a little more earth conscious. So that's it, my friends. That is my new stamp of the year for 2022 for my card series, 4th year in a row, 1+12. If you'd like to join in, just tag me, let me know, and I'll come over and give you some love. Thanks so much for watching, my friends. If you like this content, if you could give this video a thumbs up, helps my channel grow. And if you like this content, hit that subscribe button with the bell, and it'll let you know when I have new videos up. And that's it for this one. I'll see you on my next one, my friends. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.